Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, why does my hair suddenly make me look older? You haven't changed your smile or your eyes, but somehow your hairstyle seems to dull your features. The truth is, certain cuts, colors, and styling habits can quietly add years to your appearance, and most women don't even realize they're doing it. The wrong hairstyle can drag your face down, flatten your expression, and erase that natural glow that says confidence and vitality. But the right one can do the opposite: lift, soften, and make you look effortlessly elegant. Welcome to Ageless Elegance, the place where women over 60 come to feel stylish, modern, and completely themselves. If you've ever felt stuck in a hairstyle that doesn't flatter you anymore, or if you're ready for a refresh that feels age-appropriate but still chic, you're in the right place. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a video. Every week, we share real, practical tips to help you look and feel your best at any age, from timeless fashion advice to subtle beauty updates that make all the difference. Now, let's get into it. Here are 5 hairstyles that age women over 60, and what to do instead to look soft, modern, and full of life. Number 1, keeping the same haircut for decades. It's one of the most common mistakes women over 60 make, and it happens for a simple reason: comfort. You find a style that once made you feel beautiful and confident, so you hold on to it. Maybe it's that chin-length bob you've had since your 40s, or long layers you've worn for most of your adult life. But as we age, our facial structure, skin tone, and hair texture all evolve. What used to flatter your features perfectly might now emphasize areas you'd rather soften, like a drooping jawline, thinning around the temples, or a loss of fullness through the crown. Keeping the same old haircut can unintentionally highlight those changes, making you look older than you feel. The truth is, hair is not static. It responds to age, hormones, and even lifestyle. Hair density often decreases after menopause, texture can shift from smooth to coarse or wiry, and color naturally fades. A cut that worked beautifully with your thicker, more youthful hair might now feel limp or heavy. By holding on to the same shape year after year, you miss the chance to adapt your style to who you are now. The goal isn't to erase time. It's to work with it to find a look that enhances your natural beauty as it is today, not as it was 20 years ago. A modern cut can do wonders for lifting your features and restoring that sense of vitality. Even small tweaks like adding soft, face-framing layers or trimming to a slightly shorter length can create movement and lightness. These subtle adjustments can take years off your appearance because they open up your face and bring attention back to your eyes and cheekbones. A good stylist who understands mature hair will look at your bone structure, your hair texture, and even your wardrobe to design something that feels elegant and current without looking like you're trying too hard. So instead of saying, "I've always worn my hair this way," try saying, "What works best for me now?" You'll be surprised how freeing it feels to let go of an outdated look. Updating your hairstyle doesn't mean giving up your identity. It means embracing evolution. When your haircut evolves with you, it signals confidence, awareness, and grace. And that, more than anything, is what keeps a woman looking ageless. Number 2, going too short and severe. Somewhere along the way, women were told that once they hit a certain age, they had to cut their hair short. It was seen as practical, easy, even appropriate. But the truth is, an overly cropped, harsh cut can drain softness from your face and make you appear older than you are. When a style has sharp edges, heavy layering, or lax movement, it can exaggerate fine lines, harden your features, and draw attention to areas like the jaw and neck, exactly where most women want softness and lift. What's meant to be low maintenance often ends up feeling dated and rigid. Short hair can absolutely be flattering and elegant, but the style matters more than the length. The problem arises when it's cut without shape or fluidity. A blunt pixie or boxy crop may look bold on someone with thick, youthful hair, but on finer, aging strands, it can appear flat and severe. Texture becomes crucial here. If the hair doesn't have a little volume, movement, or dimension, it can cling to the scalp, making your face look longer and more tired. The goal isn't to reject short hair, it's to avoid styles that strip away your natural femininity. Instead, opt for softness and shape. A layered pixie with a little height at the crown or longer pieces around the ears can create a flattering frame for your face. A chin-length bob with rounded edges or side-swept layers adds movement and energy without losing the ease of a shortcut. Ask your stylist to create texture with point cutting or razoring, techniques that give the illusion of fullness and flow. A few well-placed highlights or lowlights can also make short styles look fresh, dimensional, and full of life. The key idea is this: short hair should feel playful and light, not strict or utilitarian. It should bring attention upward toward your smile, and your eyes not pull the gaze downward. When you keep softness, lift, and natural movement in mind, short hair becomes one of the most elegant and confident looks a woman over 60 can wear. It's not about cutting your hair off. It's about cutting it right. Number 3, flat, lifeless styling. Even with the right haircut, many women unknowingly age themselves by how they style their hair day to day. When the hair lies too flat against the scalp, it can make your face appear longer and draw attention to fine lines or sagging. Flat hair lacks energy and dimension, which can give the impression of fatigue, even when you feel vibrant and full of life. This often happens when women rely on heavy products, skip proper drying techniques, or simply stop experimenting with volume as they get older. Over time, hair naturally loses density and elasticity, which makes volume even more important. But that doesn't mean you need to tease or overstyle it. The secret lies in creating gentle lift and movement that mimics natural fullness. A light volumizing mousse at the roots, blow drying with a round brush, or even flipping your hair upside down for a few seconds as you dry can all create that effortless bounce. These little styling habits make a huge difference because they visually lift your face, giving the illusion of firmer skin and a more youthful contour. Texture also plays a key role. Perfectly sleek, straight hair can look polished, but if it's too flat, it can come off as severe. Adding a soft wave or curl, even just through the mid-lengths, introduces airiness and life. A few gentle bends created with a large curling iron or rollers can soften your features and restore that feeling of vitality. The aim isn't to look done, it's to look naturally vibrant, as though your hair simply fell into place with grace. And don't forget, movement equals youth. When hair swings, bounces, and catches the light, it reflects energy. That's what keeps you looking modern and fresh. So, if your styling routine hasn't changed in years, it might be time for a small shift: lighter products, a new brush, or a few minutes spent on volume. It's often the simplest updates that bring the biggest transformation. Number 4, ignoring texture and frizz. As we age, hair naturally loses moisture and becomes more porous, which means it's prone to dryness, coarseness, and that stubborn halo of frizz that never seems to go away. Many women try to tame it by piling on heavy creams or constantly straightening, but that only makes things worse. Over-smoothing can flatten your hair and make it look lifeless, while harsh heat tools cause even more damage. Frizz, roughness, and dullness don't just make hair look unkempt, they subtly age your entire appearance. Healthy, glossy strands signal youth and vitality, while dry, frizzy ones can give the impression of neglect, even when you're doing your best to care for them. The key is to work with your natural texture, not against it. If your hair has some wave or curl, embrace it, just refine it. A mid-length cut with gentle layers can help your hair fall into a soft, flattering shape instead of puffing out at the sides. For those with naturally straight or fine hair, avoid over-conditioning the roots. Instead, focus nourishing oils or serums on the ends where dryness tends to show most. Finding the right balance is what gives your hair that polished yet effortless look that reads elegant rather than overstyled. The right products make all the difference. Replace heavy creams and waxes with lightweight serums, argan or marula oils, or a leave-in conditioner that adds shine without weight. A once-a-week deep treatment or hair mask can replenish lost moisture and restore smoothness. And never underestimate the impact of regular trims, split ends, and uneven texture are aging in ways most women don't realize. Keeping the ends healthy and blunt gives your hair an instant refresh. Remember, texture tells a story. When it looks smooth, touchable, and healthy, it says your hair and you are well cared for. It's not about perfection, it's about vitality. Embracing your texture while keeping it refined creates that modern, effortless kind of beauty that feels authentic, graceful, and timeless. Number 5, hiding behind heavy bangs or thick layers. Many women reach for bangs as a quick fix, thinking they'll disguise forehead lines or draw attention away from aging skin. The intention is understandable, but heavy, blunt bangs can actually do the opposite. They close off the face, create harsh horizontal lines, and make your features appear smaller or droopy. Add thick front layers to the mix, and suddenly the hair looks weighed down and tired. What starts as an attempt to look youthful can end up adding years, simply because the face loses openness and light. The truth is, your face deserves to be seen. At 60 and beyond, your features tell a story of experience, warmth, and personality, and the right hairstyle should highlight that, not hide it. When the hair sits heavily across the forehead or cheeks, it casts shadows that dull your complexion and make your eyes look smaller. Even the best makeup can't brighten your face if your haircut blocks the light. The most elegant looks for mature women are always those that bring air and movement around the face. Instead of thick, blunt bangs, try wispy, side-swept ones that blend naturally with the rest of your hair. They soften lines instead of hiding them, and draw the eye toward your cheekbones and eyes, the most expressive parts of your face. If you like a bit of framing, ask your stylist for light, feathered layers that move gently and lift around the temples. These small details create openness and flow, giving your entire face a more lifted and refreshed look. Think of it this way. Light reveals beauty. When your haircut allows light to hit your face naturally, everything looks more radiant. Your skin, your eyes, your smile. The goal isn't to cover or disguise. It's to enhance and illuminate. Let your haircut frame your face with intention and softness. It's a quiet kind of confidence, the kind that doesn't need to hide, because it knows exactly how to shine. Here are some simple but powerful tips to help keep your hairstyle youthful, elegant, and flattering after 60. Number 1. Prioritize healthy shine. Nothing ages hair faster than dullness. Use a sulfate-free shampoo, deep condition weekly, and add a few drops of lightweight oil to the ends after styling. Glossy hair instantly looks younger, even if the cut is simple. Number 2. Go for softness over structure. Harsh lines and blunt edges can make features look rigid. Ask your stylist for movement and texture, light layering, subtle waves, or gently curved ends. A little softness adds femininity and vitality. Number 3. Adjust your color as you age. If you color your hair, aim for shades that complement your skin's undertone as it changes over time. Very dark or overly warm tones can be harsh. Soft, blended, highlights or lowlights create depth and brightness that look more natural and fresh. Number 4. Don't skip regular trims. Even if you're growing your hair, trimming every 6-8 weeks keeps the ends smooth and the shape intentional. Split ends make hair look thin and tired. Keeping them clean and polished gives a neater, more lifted look. Number 5. Embrace volume strategically. Lift at the crown, and a bit of body through the sides can do wonders for framing the face. Use mousse, root spray, or rollers for natural fullness. Avoid teasing or heavy hairspray, which stiffens and flattens. Number 6. Match your style to your lifestyle. A flattering haircut shouldn't just look good in the salon, it should fit the way you actually live. Choose something easy to maintain, that suits your natural texture and how much time you're willing to spend styling each day. Number 7. Work with a stylist who understands mature hair. The right stylist will consider your face shape, texture, and density. Bring photos of looks you like, but stay open to small tweaks. Sometimes the smallest changes make the biggest difference. Number 8. Protect your hair from heat and sun. Use a heat protectant before blow drying or curling, and wear a hat or UV spray when spending time outdoors. Hair, like skin, needs protection to stay strong and vibrant. Number 9. Sleep on silk. A silk pillowcase reduces friction, which means fewer tangles, less frizz, and smoother hair in the morning. It's a small luxury that pays off daily. Number 10. Keep evolving. Just like your wardrobe or skincare, your hairstyle should evolve as you do. Check in with your stylist every year or two to refresh your look. A few thoughtful adjustments can keep you looking timeless, not dated. So, to wrap things up, your hairstyle should never feel like a habit. It should feel like a reflection of who you are right now, confident, vibrant, and at ease in your own skin. The most youthful look isn't about copying trends or cutting everything short. It's about finding balance, softness, movement, and a style that lifts your features and your spirit. When your hair complements your energy instead of fighting it, everything about you looks more radiant. Take the time to reassess what's working and what isn't. Be open to small updates that make a big impact. A lighter color, a few layers, a new way to style your bangs. Hair is one of the simplest, most powerful ways to express your evolution. And when it feels right, you stand taller, smile more, and carry yourself with quiet confidence. That's true elegance, and it never goes out of style. If this video inspired you to rethink your look, give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend who might need a little hair refresh too. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an Ageless Elegance episode. Every day, we share real, practical ways to help women over 60 look modern, polished, and effortlessly confident because style has no expiration date. Thanks for watching. And remember, your beauty doesn't fade with time, it evolves. Keep embracing it, refining it, and celebrating it every step of the way.